The main argument used to show Gokul Boodhoo the door was that his flawed mathematical calculation would have led to the PPP once again taking control of the National Assembly at the 2011 elections, when in fact that is not what voters decided on. Boodhoo's contract expired at the end of April and was not renewed by a decision of the Commission on July 16th. One commissioner, Vincent Alexander, said if it wasn't for his vigilance, the ruling PPPC government could have been declared the majority winner at the recent polls, thanks to Boodhoo's calculations. He said a similar mistake occurred in 2006 by Boodhoo when the Alliance for Change had queried one seat. At that time, GCOM advised the party to seek redress in the courts, and when they did, the case was thrown out and the AFC was left without that seat. Mr. Boodhoo, in a letter to the press, said that an observer from the Organization of American States was looking over his shoulders the entire time during the last elections. He said that nothing irregular could have taken place because the commissioners were also present. He said that all the rantings about change in formula and manipulation of numbers was a clear attempt to discredit him and not renew his contract. Boodhoo said the elections results presented to the Commission for ratification was what was handed to him by the Information Technology section. Boodhoo said that not one of the issues, from questions about films to advertising the technology manager post now being raised by the Commission, was never raised with him prior to his departure from GCOM. He has decided to come into the open with allegations of his own against the Elections Commission Chairman Dr. Steve Surjbally, who he said began throwing tantrums since a decade ago. Boodhoo said Dr. Surjbally has been trying to get rid of him since 2002, when he sought to demand that he, Surjbally, account for a trip to Mauritius. Boodhoo said that due process requires that persons be given a fair opportunity to respond to any issue of concern, but he was not given that opportunity. Boodhoo now says he would continue to set the record straight.